Welcome to our online class, subject Social Science, Class 6, Unit 1, Society and Culture in Ancient Tamilagam, the Sangam Age. Students, in last previous session we have learnt about what is Sangam literature. Yes, what is the Sangam Age? So it is the association of the poems collective together. These poems together composed is called as a Sangam Age. And also we have seen about the different sources of literatures. Yes, like coins, what are the different types of excavated materials, manuscript, yes, and also some inscriptions written on it. I think everyone has go through it, and today we will see the next topic about the muvendars. So who are all the muvendars? Chera, Cholas and the Pandyas. Yes, now we'll go to the next topic. Yes, one by one. Clear, children?
The Cheras ruled over the central and north Travancore, Cochin, South Malabar and Kongu region of Tamil Nadu. The Patitrupattu, a collection of 10 decades of verses, provides information about the Chera kings. It is known that the Chera king Sengutuvan went to a military expedition to North India. He brought stones from Himalayas for making the idol of Kannagi, an epic character from Chilapadigaram. He introduced Pattini cult. Seran Senkutuvan's younger brother was Ilango Adigal. He was the author of Silapadigaram. Another Chera king, Cheral Irumporai, issued coins in his name. Some Chera coins bear their emblems of bow and arrow. Udayan Cheralathan, Imayavaramban Neduncheralathan, Cheran Chengutuvan, Cheral Irumporai were the prominent Chera rulers. Next, Cholas. The Chola kingdom of Sangam period extended up to Vengatam, that is Tirupati hills. The Kaveri Delta region remained the central part of the kingdom. This area was later known as Chola Mandalam. Karikal Valavan or Karikalan was the most famous king of Chola kings. He defeated the combined army of the Cheras, Pandyas and the 11 Velir chieftains who supported them at Venni, a small village in Tanjavur region. He converted forests into cultivable lands. He built Kallanai, meaning a dam made of stone, across the river of Kaveri to develop agriculture. Their port, Puhar, attracted merchants from various regions of the Indian Ocean. The Pattinapalai, a poetic work in the Padinin Keelkanakku, gives elaborate information of the trading activity during the rule of Karikalan. Ilanjet Chenni, Karikal Valavan, Kochen Kannan, Killi Valavan, Perunar Killi were the prominent Chola rulers. Next, the Pandyas. The Pandyas ruled the present-day southern Tamil Nadu. The Pandava kings patronized the Tamil poets and scholars. Several names of Pandya kings are mentioned in the Sangam literature. Nedunchilliyan is hailed as the most popular warrior. He defeated the combined army of the Chera, Chola and the 5 Velir chieftains at Talayalangam. He is praised as the Lord of Kurkai. Pandya country was well known for pearl hunting. Pandya kings issued many coins. Their coins have elephant on one side and fish on another side. Nediyon, Nanmaran, Muthukudumi, Peruvaludi, Nedunchilliyan were the prominent Pandya rulers. Next, the title assumed by the muvendars by themselves. For Cheran, Adavan, Kuttavan, Vanavan, Irumporai. For Cholan, Senni, Sembiyan, Killi, Valavan. For Pandyan, Maran, Valudi, Seliyan, tenor. Next, royal insignia. Sceptre, that is coal. Drum, that is murasu. And white umbrella, venkudai, were used as the symbols of royal authority. Next, muvendar, garland, port, capital and symbols. Cherens, palmyra flower. Musiri or thondi, capital Vanchi or Karur, symbol bow and arrow. Next, cholas, fig flower, that is arthi, port Puhar, capital Urayur or Puhar, symbol tiger. Pandyas, margosa, that is neem flower. Korkai, port, capital Madurai, symbol two fishes. Next, minor chieftains, Ai, Velir and Kilar. Apart from three great kings, there were several brave independent minor chieftains. The name Ai is derived from the ancient Tamil word Ayar, meaning shepherd. Among all chieftains of Sangam age, Andiran, Tithiran and Nannan were the important names. Next, Kilar was the village chief. The Velirs, Vellalars constituted the ruling and land owning class in the ancient Tamilagam. The famous Velirs were the seven patrons, Kadayelu Vallalgal. They were Pari, Kari, Ori, Pagan, Ai, Adiyaman and Nalli. They were popular for their generous patronage of Tamil poets. Next, Sangam polity, kingship. The kingship was hereditary. The king was called Ko. It is shortened from Kon. Vendan, Kon, Mannan, Kotravan and Irevan were the other titles by which the king was addressed. The eldest son of the reigning king generally succeeded to the throne. The coronation ceremony was known as Arasu Kattilerudal or Mudisootu Vila. The crown prince was known as Komahan, while the young ones were known as Ilango, Ilancheliyan and Ilancheral. King held a daily darbar, that is Nal Avai, at which he heard the resolved all the disputes. The income to the state was through taxation. Land tax was the main source of revenue and it was called Irai. This apart, the state collected tolls and customs, tributes and fines. The kings and soldiers wore the heroic anklet, that is Veera Kalal. On the anklet, the name and achievement of the wearer were blazoned. Spies were used not only to find out what was happening within the country but also in foreign countries. A wound in the back was considered a disgrace, and there are instances of kings fasting up to death because they had suffered such a wound in the battle. Next, the court. The king's court was called Arasavai. The king occupied a ceremonious throne in the court called Ariyanai. In the court, the king was surrounded by officials, distinguished visitors and court poets. The rulers had fivefold duties. They were encouraging learning, performing rituals, presenting gifts, protecting people and punishing the criminals. Ambassadors were employed by the kings. They played a significant role. The kings was assisted by the number of officials. They were divided into Aim Perunkulu, 5-member committee, and Enper Ayam, 8-member group. Next, army. The king's army consisted of 4 divisions, namely infantry, cavalry, elephants and chariot force.
Now we have come to the end of the session, children. Yes, today's topic, what did we see, children? We saw about the muvendars, that is the Chera, Cholas and the Pandyas. Yes, children, I think Up to this, everyone are clear? Please go through the topic in this session and also the previous sessions. Then try to read the hard word spellings. Yes, and the rest will continue in the next session. Thank you.